Previously on the Niecey Jaee Show.
Y'all, I'm out of the house right now. Just left out the door. Y'all, I'm free. I'm about to go to Target.
Look at this. Look at this. It's the flavors for me, y'all. Like, one thing about Target, they got mad different cultures in here. And I love that. We got the blacks, we got the Latinas. It's giving, I know exactly why I spend my money in y'all store.
He's not listening. He's not listening. So I'm wasting my time talking to him. This is why I talk to you guys.
We overcook this rice.
Overcooked what rice?
You're now tuning into the Niecey Jaee Show. Please remember to like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe.
Yes, baby. Good job. Make sure that you color the actual animal. Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Mommy, it's chocolate. Mommy, you got better for mommy. You don't do that out of for mommy. Mommy, I need this one.
Okay, so y'all, I thought I was gonna be vlogging all day today, but obviously I'm not. And it's about 6 o'clock.
No, Mommy.
It's about 6 o'clock right now, and the kids and I are coloring some of the animals, and we're gonna go on to the different families so that we can do the gingerbread family. I don't know how far in this activity we're gonna get, but we're gonna try to do as much as we can, right, kids? Right? We're gonna shut off the TV as well.
Okay.
Come on, let's do our gingerbread family.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Who wants mommy's help?
Mommy. You say you're the paper.
Does anybody want me to help them?
Yeah. You need
Want me to help color you?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. You want me to do yellow on yours?
Yes. Yes. No. No.
Oh, I need to get my own.
You.
Oh.
I have to move on.
Okay, so are you all done with your animals, Bebe?
Yes.
Okay, so mommy's gonna cut it out for you, okay? Papa, let's do some of your colors. Let's do some of the color in here. You want it green?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
This is a green too. Or do you want this one?
Mommy. Mommy.
Yeah,
You never
yeah, baby, good job.
Thank you.
One of the things that mommy forgot is that when you're coloring with color pencils, you have to get a sharpener too, because you have to sharpen them back. But this is why I had told y'all I had originally planned to get the twistables.
Mommy.
But this is what we're dealing with now. So, yeah.
You blue right here, Mom.
Okay. So let me put some blue in this one.
I'm a blue too. Yeah. Daisy. Now. Are you tired? No, you're tired enough, Mommy.
Princess, look, this is RJ's.
Yeah.
This is RJ's. So we can color some of more of yours if you want.
But
You want to color it blue?
I want it. I want it, Mommy. Yeah, Mommy.
Okay.
You know.
Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your mom.
Good job.
Where, Mommy?
You want red?
Where are they, little Mommy?
Are you looking for the crayon? Because I don't know where that is, sir.
Where, Mom?
Those crayons.
Where, Mom?
Only you and God knows, baby.
Where, Mom? Yeah.
Only you and God knows, baby.
Mommy. Ta-da. Mommy. Tell me.
Yeah, good job.
Are they, Mommy?
You want me to color with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only where, Mom?
Okay, I'm gonna come back and forth, okay?
That's my pepper, mommy.
That's Niecey. This is Niecey's baby.
Yeah, that's Niecey. This okay.
That's why Mama wants you to color in the lines.
Nice.
Yeah, because we're gonna cut out the picture.
Ta-da!
You have to color inside. Color inside.
How did he say?
Yeah, like this, so that because Mama's gonna cut it out.
Ta-da! I got it. What's that order?
Okay, so put it to the side right there, baby, and then so put it right there, baby,
Mommy.
and then and then color this one.
Mommy,
Mhm.
I have that.
Okay, hold on.
Try the other pepper.
Okay.
Wow, that's my sister. That's
Papa.
my sister.
Wait, you have to color these too.
No, it's not touching. It's touching.
Okay.
Did I that one?
Okay.
Yay!
Are
No.
you all done with this one?
Yeah, but I know I have a tire.
We're gonna cut on the lines. Yes. Good job.
Don't touch them, Ma. That's my pepper, Mommy. That's my pepper, you see.
Look at what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
You see the lines?
Yeah. Kitty. Kitty, Mommy.
Good job.
What is kitty,
And
Mommy?
you see how it's out now?
Yeah, that's a dog. Mine.
It's a doggy.
Yeah, you have doggy. Woof, woof. Some other. Hey, you want that too? Yeah.
Let me write your name on the back, Niecey.
That's the my Niecey green.
Yeah. You want me to do it in green?
Yeah, I want.
Okay.
No,
K
I want.
Haleesi. So this is your dog and your cat that we'll put together.
Okay.
Okay, RJ, which one do you want Mama to cut out? Which one did you finish?
This one. Mommy, I can't fit together.
I know, baby. We're gonna glue it together.
What did that do?
Yes, we're gonna use glue.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do it together, Papa. Hold on.
Woof.
Let Mommy do it with you, okay?
The papers. We see you, and we want. Yeah.
Your doggy. Let's do your cat.
And the woof woof. Hi. Hi. I thought you see the piece. You attack? I attack. I did not. Pasta? Hi. What did you do here? I saw too. Woof. No, yeah, they attack. That's my dog. No, Happy, you have baby. Attack. I need tattoo, Mom. I need a tattoo.
I know, Mommy's trying to cut it.
Daddy, a papa. Yeah, cat.
So this is your dog and this is your cat. Let's write your name on the back. RJ.
No, I think the day. Thank you so much. I'm fun day. I got you.
Are you done with Mr. Gingerbread?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna cut it out if we're done.
Okay. Yeah. No.
You wanna cut it out?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell them.
Okay, with Mommy. We're gonna do it together. You don't wanna do it together?
No.
You wanna do it all by yourself?
No, you're not. You said, Mommy. Dad and Mommy.
Okay. Yes, we can cut together. Come on, let's do it together. What you want, Baba? What you want?
Okay. Yeah, you take it. Then you sit it in a middle.
Because you have to put this one in there. The thumb. Thumb. Put your thumbs up.
Put the thumb up.
Put your thumb up. Where's your thumb?
What is that?
That? Yes, this one. This is your thumb.
Thumb.
Yes, this is your thumb.
No, that's not.
No, that's your index finger.
No,
It
that's
goes
not.
thumb,
Yeah, that was thumb.
index finger,
Another finger.
middle finger,
Ring finger.
ring finger,
Ring finger.
and then your pinky.
Pinky.
Yep, all your fingers have a purpose. Just like you. And you.
I can fix that.
You are the princess.
Mommy, Mom. That's Mommy. Mommy. That's you, Mommy.
Yeah, baby. Thumb.
I Daddy see another.
Yes, it is.
Daddy see another. Yeah, the is. I have totally a pink. The easy fishes. The easy fish right here. That's Daddy.
Yep.
And that's Mommy.
Yep.
There, that's better.
Almost.
Almost.
Perfect.
Yeah!
Let me write your name on the back.
Mommy. No.
Good job.
Today.
Kisses.
No. I'm take that too. I'm take that too. Are they take that too? They do.
Aww.
Nose down.
I love you.
There, that's enough. Have a touch easy, Mommy.
You said what?
Have a touch easy.
You have to cut it?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to finish tomorrow.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Nice job.
Yeah, ta-da!
Good job.
I'm Daddy.
Don't be here.
Father.
Come here, Daddy. Come here. Nice job. You guys doing a great job.
Yeah.
Daddy told you it was a something. It's a gingerbread.
Yeah.
Happy love.
Gingerbread.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Daddy.
That's Daddy.
Made me give him huggy and kissy.
Because she's saying that's you.
That's you,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you.
I'm
And she got to put on her clothes.
Mommy. And
That's so cool.
there's the dog.
What are you looking for, princess?
I used to need another.
Okay, let's go get in the shower.
Oh,
It's okay.
can you do one more?
One more.
Yes.
Well, it's getting late, princess. We're gonna finish it tomorrow. Okay, y'all. We are ending for the night. I don't know if I'm gonna see y'all for the rest of the night, or I'm just going to, cause I'm still trying to like clear up and clean up and a lot of stuff. But I'm just gonna go get the kids ready for bed, and yeah, I might see y'all tomorrow. If I don't see y'all tonight, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, like morning or something like that. I love you so much. Mwah. All right. I am currently seeing blue and green everywhere. On this, I don't know. Okay, you could most likely see the green right there, the blue right there. And then, like, let me show you back out here because I just noticed that specifically in the kids' room. Oh, and I also noticed this when I came into the kitchen, green and blue. I was coming out of the kitchen, right? And I had also, I'm like, I see blue everywhere. But before I got into the kitchen, I was like, I see green everywhere. So I started seeing blue all around, right? Blue, green, some hints of green in there, some more blue and some more green. And then I looked over here and I said, wow. And I was like, okay, more blue. But immediately I came out and I see this, blue and green. And specifically the green being 7. And I just actually noticed 1, 2, 3. I just actually noticed that. But I had automatically saw 7. And I've been seeing 7 lately. And then I saw again, green, blue, green, blue.
And then I'm like over here and I'm like, wow, green, blue, green, blue. And then I see like books like this, green and blue. Green and blue, like it's everywhere, green and blue. All of a sudden, and when I was over here doing arts and crafts with my kids, I saw RJ had on this green shirt, and now I actually noticed that he has on the blue too. Well, goddamn. At first, I only noticed that the green at first, but now that he has it open like this, I noticed green and blue, green and blue. My daughter actually asked me for some more water, and I noticed on her cup is green and blue. So I know that God's talking to me right now. I'm not exactly sure exactly what God is saying to me right now, but I will say this. I just keep seeing more green and blue. But I just recently looked up the colors, and I had I'm not finished yet because I'm getting the kids ready. I just had noticed that as I was today is feeling a little overwhelming, but like in a good way, but also in a like drastic changes I'm seeing. And I just saw 1313 when I looked up at my phone. When I went and I found my phone, I saw 1313. So it's like, it's feeling like a lot of overwhelming feelings. Today is 12 more days in the year. And I've been getting a lot of revelation. I look so crazy, but like, child, I needed to come on here to like really start recording more of this journey. Like obviously I've been doing so, like what I'm doing in my day-to-day life and all that stuff and all that, but like I'm really gonna start getting back to recording my journey, and specifically like talking about now this move. I feel like, oh, I'm wearing blue. Would you look at that? And I see green. Lord have mercy. Okay, so today it was I'm seeing more green. Like I see a spot on me that's saying green, that like it's like recording me and it's green. So I just noticed that. But anyway, so I've had a lot of revelations this last couple of days, and God is always talking to me in my dreams and like through other people, but a lot of times when it's through other people, it's confirmations. So it's been a lot of confirmations, but like it's been drastic. It's been super drastic, and it's a lot of confirmations of what God has already shown me. I just saw 211. What God already had shown me, and told me. But like I remember at one point God started showing me 6 months. So because God had told me that I would be moving soon, all that, he told me this like when he first began telling me this, it was 2 years ago. But then he started showing me specifically where, like about, when did he start showing me about exactly where he wanted me to go? I'm pretty sure it was 2022. That's what I want. If I'm wrong, I'll correct that. But yeah, so he had started confirming to me that I'm moving to Philadelphia, and the north of Philadelphia. And I started doing a lot of research months ago. But you know, I'm just like searching around. All of these things, I'm like, oof, that rent is crazy. Like, what about houses and what about? I'm just looking up. So recently, God confirmed to me that, mind you, there was this one community, like it's an upcoming community, it's beautiful and everything, and it's like you build your own house. Like they built the house in the community, but there's also like the internal parts of it. Like they have a community center type thing where you go in and you complete your own home in the inside. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like it was just like so perfect for me, right? For me and my kids. Because, you know, I want my kids to be in a safe area, all that stuff. Like, you know, I want myself to as well. But like when you got kids, like, come on now. You know what it is. Like, I want my kids to have the best of the best. So, all right, so like 444. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, this, like, it's beautiful. Like, I put it in my Google Docs. Like, I was like really kind of like, quote unquote, manifesting, like, okay, like, this is where we're going after. This is what I need. I started writing my goals down. What do I need for the next 6 months to happen? What do I need for the next 12 weeks to happen? What is this and what is that? Feel me? Then I had 515. So yeah, I started to like plan and everything and all that stuff. So because, okay, baby, I'm coming. Okay, baby, I'm coming. Because from at one point, God started telling me all the time, 6 months. He kept telling me this back in, we're in December. Okay, hold on. So it was like October, because November, December, January, February, March, April. No. So it was September. And I kept saying 6 months. Like, I would be watching TV, a commercial, 6 months. I would be like just on social media, 6 months. 6 months. Like, it started showing me 6 months everywhere. Like 6 months. I would be like in my notes, 6 months, like 6 months. Like, so I'm like, all right, God, what are you telling me about 6 months? So I'm like, okay, like I don't know, like maybe he's telling me something about my move for 6 months. So 6 months from then was March. So I'm in my head, I'm thinking, okay, like maybe I'm moving in March. So, well, okay, first of all, let me rewind very quick. It's like God was saying to me, because I remember at one point God was telling me, like, get your house in order. And I didn't know exactly what it meant, but I had some certain stuff that, like, I felt like personally between our family that I needed to straighten out. And I'm like, okay, God, like, and that's where I started going with it. One of the things was actually a test. And then God started basically like sending me, like, allowed me to see something that allowed me to understand, like, oh, that was just a test. And yeah, so next, let's move on now. And at one point, it started, like, I started getting a lot of, like, confirmations about marriage. Now, God had already talked to me about getting married before. But I did not think in any way, shape, or form that it would be in 2023. Okay. And what it seems as though that is happening is that God was telling me everything that I told you 2 years ago about it's all going to come full circle and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. I meant what I said, and nothing I say comes back void. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be married. I'm going to be proposed to. We gonna see how it go. But I said all this to say that, and I'm going to hurry up because I got to go take my kids and put them down for quiet time. Today, it was like as if God is telling me, yeah, your move's about to happen. Your move is about to happen, and you've been seeing 12 because in 12 days, we'll be going from where I'm going. Okay, if you've been watching my vlogs, you will know that I'm going to like North New York or something. I'll be my family, and from there, I will be going with my mom and her to her house, you know, with her family and stuff, like my siblings and stuff. And her husband and all that stuff actually lived in that house when I was younger. I was listening to this girl that was talking about how, like, yeah, like God like told her like it would, like, before she had moved to Milwaukee to Houston at one point, and then Houston to Hollywood, and she spoke about her journey of how what happened, and God would be like, well, yeah, because you're gonna actually move way sooner than you thought you were gonna. And I'm like, okay, God. So I 12. So I had started noticing like 12 a lot, like for the last couple of days, like 12, just regular 12, just all this stuff. And right now I see 12:21, which, oh my gosh. Okay. I had seen this woman, and earlier in the morning, I had watched this woman that said, she was talking about the number 12, and she was like, there's only 12 days left in this year. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I haven't seen 12. And she was talking about like a bunch of stuff, right? My mind is so overwhelmed that like I can't even really think of everything, but like it's oh God. Okay. So point is, it's just like so many confirmations hitting my neck, my back, and everything. And I'm just kind of feeling overwhelmed, but I'm also feeling kind of calm in it. But I think it's just the overwhelming of like what is happening. Guys, if I can tell you the amount of dreams that I've had, and then like I've had dreams of like one time like I was dreaming that like I lost my bouquet. Everybody else had their bouquet, but people that I knew that were married, and then all of a sudden I got it back. So it was like God was telling me like at one point you weren't in alignment to get married, but it's as though I am now because God has been working on me. So it's just like, oh, okay, because prior to, I had a dream that God was like, well, you're not gonna get married right now, just as yet, but basically like what he was showing me in my dream, that like I wasn't getting married at that very moment, but like he had like other plans for me, and it was in his will and stuff like that. But like I had already came comfortable with the thing that like, okay, maybe God's just gonna allow me to get married like later on in life, like figure it out, like, you know, I'm just rolling with it. Even though like my family is like hounding me on it, but like but yeah, all done, good job. So yeah, I have to hurry up, but yeah, so I had already came with that conclusion that would be like not a thing right now. I'm just focusing on building my career, being a present mom for my kids, getting closer to God, and being a willing vessel to like love all those in the world and like be, you know, just whatever God told me. So sorry. So point is, so it's like a lot of things are coming to surface where it's like, no, actually you're gonna get married, and actually like you're gonna move, and you're actually gonna get married before you thought, and you're actually gonna I just saw 12 and now I see 21. Anyways, I'm literally shaking right now. I can feel myself shaking, and it's just like this is all very new for me and all very different for me, and I'm trying to process it, especially because I just heard about it, and it seems as though, and I'm trying to wait for confirmation from God, where it seems as though I have 12 days until January, right? From January 1st is when I would have been coming back here, because our trip would be over, because we're bringing in the New Year's together in New York. But yes, good job, baby. Okay, finish coloring the brother, and finish coloring the brother. Yeah, I'm doing arts and craft thing with my kids. And they were disputing. That's why I was able to pause and like come talk really quick. But yeah. Oh, so I would have been coming back here, and I think that's why God specifically is letting me know, like, no, you're not coming back here. So pack what you need to pack, because you come, like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. I really don't know. It's feeling a little overwhelming. That means I would have to come back around at some point, but I need to pack as much as I need to 11 to pack as much as I need to for a moment. Then I feel like, how am I gonna tell him, like, you know what I'm saying, like, two. I feel like I know that God got me. He's gonna make it all make sense. Oh my God, y'all, he's gonna make it all make sense and all that stuff. But I just, guys, when you're following God, a lot of it's not gonna make sense in the natural, and a lot of times people in the natural is not going to understand why you're doing what you're doing. But I think that it's very important that you don't allow that to hinder what God is telling you, because only you know your journey, and the reason you know it is because God knows it. And yeah, a lot of times God is gonna tell you piece by piece, and you just gotta go on with it. Y'all, I'm a little scared. I'm a little about to cry a little bit, but I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I know that God is with us, and it will make sense when it makes sense. For right now, though, all I can do is trust God and go with the flow, with his flow. Like I was saying, all together to be 21 days would be on January 9th. I'm sorry, on January 9th. So stick with me. January 1st, which I would be leaving New York, instead of coming to Connecticut, I would be going to Delaware. That'll be 12 days. Then on altogether, if you keep counting, it'll be January 9th. So January 9th is when it seems as though I would be then going to Pennsylvania. Yes, y'all. So we're gonna see where the journey leads us. And I also want to just make this video because if ever God is wanting to use this to help someone in their journey to just go, if they feel that God is talking to them and all of those stuff, if it all is aligning and God says go and it just seems so sudden, but they feel like the outside sources are just like, what are you doing? You don't even have enough savings to go and move and all that. No, baby, I know that God is with me and he told me to go, and I'm trusting him, and I'm just gonna go, even when you have kids, because I feel like it's crazy because I have kids, but I feel like I understand what God is doing. Me going that way, I'm gonna be with my family. My kids are gonna be with me and my family, and it's closer. And I've been okay. That's another thing. It'll be less of a drive, less inconvenient. And then if anything, if I have to go, if God leads me to keep my kids with my mom for like a couple of days, while I go straighten out everything, I know that they'll be good. They'll be with my siblings, which are their ages. So like, you know, if a weekend I just go down and it's only two hours and something from the house, I can just go down and like figure it out, whether God leads me to stay out there or whether I just drive right back to my kids. Because one thing about it, like a 2-hour drive ain't nothing to me. I feel like I will go right back to my kids when I'm done. Like, leave out really early in the morning, come back a little later at night. 2.5 hours, baby. Like, I will go back to my kids real quick, because I hate leaving my kids. I really do. But yeah, we will see what God leads us to do. I will keep y'all informed as I'm informed. Okay, I love you so much. Mwah. Really quick, I just came upstairs to I just put the kids down like I said I would, and I come and sit down. I'm about to make a Stop and Shop list, but right before that, I'm like, all right, let me just like try to look up green really quick because I see something about blue. I look up on the screen in the sports because Ron was watching sports. He went downstairs and he's like now going to play music. I saw 21. I just saw 21. Yep. Okay. So I'm look up on the screen, and at the bottom of the screen I see 222. And then it changed to another thing and it said 222 again. And there was this quarterback talking, but I wasn't really like paying attention. So that's the thing. Like sometimes it be right in our faces. And I briefly saw him wearing the Eagles, but he didn't say Philadelphia, like, you feel me? Then he's like, yeah, like, you know, my business, I don't really like talking about it. But you know, as the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, y'all 111, y'all. And I know I was telling y'all some stuff, but like I don't think I ever told y'all before. Like when I was like researching a lot of things, and then I finally put out my manifestation board and all that, and I had like put like the place that I wanted to be and all that stuff. I keep seeing 121, and now I see double 121. God is real, okay? I need you to understand this. God is real. You ever had a thought in your head where you felt like, okay, maybe, like, I don't know, the universe, whatever. Let me be your testimony, like your testament that God is real, okay? This thing says Eagles activates Dallas, and it just left. But anyway, y'all, this is getting real. If you've been watching my vlogs, you know I've been talking about the move. Never knew when, but now it's as though God is telling me, so get ready. And it's just like, you know, you ask God for a lot of things sometimes, and then so when God starts moving and doing a lot of, like, it's just like, wait, but God, like, wait, slow down, God, wait, but like, yeah, I know I'm talking about that, but could you, like, you, I don't know, like, you think you could have gave me some heads up? Like, I mean, like, I get it, like, it's a few days till the time, but like I mean like a heads up, like 2 months in advance. Like what is going on? Like I just, y'all pray for me. I mean, I guess you won't see this until after I see 12. Y'all, Jesus, I know God's gonna release this sooner than later though, but until then, y'all just continue to pray for me regardless at all points. I don't know. I know some of what God is doing, and He's answering a lot of different prayers and things, and it's just so fast, y'all. I've been fasting, and I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. It's just so different, and I know for a long time God has been telling me, don't be afraid. When it's time, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I've been seeing 13 as well. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's going to go. It's for your best. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the change. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. God has been telling me this for a while now. And now it's like the change is coming to pass. And it's just like 21. 21. Okay. I just don't know a lot of things because I know, like, for instance, like, I know that for one, I'm like trying to do a lot of influencing things, and but if seasons so God is like, just let the dust settle, and then so yeah, you see all those coming up now, and yeah, they look good, but let the dust settle. When you're in your home, then you can do that. It's gonna make sense, and it's gonna all come together. I got you. And it's like, it's scary because it's like, God, what money am I moving with? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God, with what money is these people gonna accept me with? Like, with what history are they gonna accept me with? What taxes information are they gonna, like? And then I look at, like, the appointments that I had for, like, my health stuff, and, like, my kid's dentist appointment coming up, and it's just like, oh, okay, God, so we just gotta cancel those. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a bunch of 7s everywhere. 7ET, 730, 728. I've seen 7 in the middle of this number. So yeah, guys, I'm being human and I'm being honest because I know that when it's your turn, when or if you're dealing with this right now, like you're feeling the same way. Like, oh, okay, God, all right, so this is my human feelings, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I gotta ride out this thing, you feel me? Because I know that God is God, and He don't play about his kids. And if He told his kids to go somewhere, that means He drove everything out that needed to be driven out. And my kids coming for this, you know what I'm saying? So get out the way. Y'all, I'm excited. I am excited, but I'm also very nervous. I'm not gonna hold you, because it's just like what God has been showing me for 2 years now. More and more, the information is coming out, and it's like, it's just insane. But I just do have like little, we gonna see how it goes. Okay, that's just all that is tea. We gonna see how it goes. We are gonna see how it goes. I love you. Yeah, so very interesting. But so when I looked up the biblical meaning of colors, I looked up blue, and it says blue is the third primary color. I'm reading it right now. It spiritually signifies the healing power of God. It is the most sublime subject. Let's see 15 again. But Okay, so blue is the third primary color. It spiritually signifies the healing power of God. It is the most sublime subject and color. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Which biblically represents the word of God. The 15th chapter of Numbers, verses 38 through 41, denotes this biblical meaning of blue. Fringe of the borders, a riband of blue. The very fact that the sky is blue stands for the presence of Yahweh. If you don't know who Yahweh is, that's God. Matter of fact, let me. Yeah. So, just wanted to don't follow me. Let's go to Google University real quick. Yahweh is a form of the Hebrew name of God used in the Bible. The name came to be regarded by Jewish people as too sacred to be spoken, and the vowel sounds are uncertain. Okay. So it says, the very fact that the sky is blue stands for the presence of Yahweh. God's chosen nation, Israel, is also denoted as blue from the time of David. In Matthew 9:21, the woman who had an issue of blood for 12 years says, I shall be whole again if I touch the hem of his garment. The garment hem is also blue. So I'm like, okay, let me look up Numbers 15, 38 to 41. So it says, speak to the Israelites and say to them, throughout the generations to come, you are to make tassels on the corners of your garments, with a blue cord on each tassel. You will have these tassels to look at, and so you will remember all the commands of the Lord, that you may obey them and not prostitute yourselves by chasing after the lusts of your own hearts and eyes. Then you will remember to obey all my commands and will be consecrated to your God. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God. Child. So then I was like, well, okay, God. So then I go look up green, right? And it says green is obtained by mixing yellow, which signifies trials, with blue, which signifies the word of God. Therefore, the biblical meaning of the color green is immortality. The leaves shall not wither, Psalms 1:3. Green is also symbolic of resurrection, which we see each spring. Baby. Now that's the word. Okay, first of all, so let me just say this. Immortality is the ability to live forever, eternal life. And it's just so much to unpack. But Holy Spirit, have your way. Okay, so it says green is also symbolic of resurrection, which we see each spring. I don't know about y'all, but I've been seeing so many people talk about God is like, this is our moment, this is our time. And I had this woman, if I can remember her name, if anything, I'll just put it on the screen or something. And she spoke about how this is it's coming up to be our summertime and their wintertime. So even though it's in the natural, it's wintertime, for us, it's summertime. We done passed our tests, we're graduating, and it's time for summer for us. But for them, it just makes me sad a little bit, so I'm trying not to cry. But anyways, but for them, those who, I guess isn't in the alignment of where God wants them to be, it's wintertime. I feel like, I think I'm getting a little emotional because I don't know exactly who was I guess I just said it, those who weren't. But at the end of the day, I just think of all the people that I love that this wintertime can be affecting. and just people in general, because as I always say, I like rainbows and lollipops. So I don't, even if it's not directly hitting me and my kids, my little family, it's still like, it may be like, that's like the way God created me to be or whatever, like, but sorry, okay, you're being dramatic, okay, all right. Anyway, so it just still breaks my heart, you know. That's just that. And I know, like, I've had so many dreams about so much things that, you know, it's sad to see. And you know, I've had dreams of me looking at people as they were, it got real dark real fast. And a lot of, I even remember God, like, showing me dreams of, like, people committing suicide, and, like, people I didn't know, but it's still, there's still people, there's still, Jesus, okay. I just really hate everything that I've seen in my dreams that were just really sad, you know, and I just really do pray that I can be a helping hand. And I think that I will. I think that is my purpose also, to be there for a lot of people who will need me, whether I don't know them, whether I do know them, because I've also seen dreams of me helping people where they're like crying out for help, and like I'm like listening to them, and it's like I've seen dreams of it being like a whole warfare in front of me. I've seen so much, like just walking down and seeing so much darkness. I've seen so many, like, you know, illegal, you know, cause you know, this YouTube thing, I don't know how sensitive YouTube is, so I try not to say too much stuff. Paraphernalia, is that a word that is that the one I'm looking for? Okay, maybe not. I don't know. The point is, DRUG, you spell it out. I've seen so much happen to people, and I'm just gonna continue to pray and ask God to just be with me and help me to help people the way that I can help people. I think it's interesting that I was a psychology major, and it's like it's a way of coming back around full circle, where I will be able to help people and be a part of, you know, Eagles #1 Week 14 top 5 NFL teams, Philadelphia Eagles. I am just thankful that I'll be able to help people, but I know that it starts at home, and that's why I'm just really trying to be present with my babies and have time for self-care for myself, and still be able to do my business, but also be in alignment with God, where he'll be able to tell me. I just feel like God is real. I don't feel like, I know that God is real, and I feel like something is happening, and God is raising up his people. He's very much raising up his people, and it's a lot of things that's about to come about, and I don't know, y'all. I'm not excited to see people hurting. I'm not excited to see, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, thank God I was doing, no. And I feel like it might be the empath for me, because I've seen other people who be like, well, y'all, it's about to be crazy for them. And it's like, it does. And I'm not saying they're a bad person for saying it like that, but it's just like, I cannot take it on like that. Like, for me, it's like, I'm understanding, maybe it's my empathetic gift that God is giving me, but it's like, I hate it. I hate that it has to happen. That is literally, like I've said before, like, this is the devil's playground. And like, fortunately, like, God don't play about his people. So it's like he has the seasons where he's like, do not touch that one. Okay, I don't play about that. When you touch that one, you will see my wrath. And the one thing the devil ain't is no dummy. Okay, so if the Lord said, do not touch her or anything connected to her, baby, understand that he cannot do it. Okay, and I feel like that's the season that we're in right now. God is like, you better not touch my hair on her head. Okay, period. Okay. And like, I'm trying not to be like so dramatic and cry and stuff like that, but it's like, I've been through some sugar, okay? And I know I'm not the only one. I know so many of us has went through so much, and it's like, I feel like we're getting into a season where it's just like, but wait, let me just say this, because I ask God about what season you're in, because every word is not for everyone. But for those who I'm talking to, this is just a confirmation to you. This is not no like I'm telling you, and this is just a confirmation for those who it is a confirmation for. And maybe God is using me to plant that seed for you, and then God will confirm it for you in other ways. So that's another thing. But just don't just take what I'm saying and just run with it, because I don't want you to be disappointed. But some of us, like, we've been going through so much, and like sometimes I feel like, God, like, I know you made these promises to me, like, I know I'm not crazy, like, where are you? I love you so much, but where are you? What is gonna happen? Like, and there's those days where you're like, oh God, like, am I crazy? Like, maybe I am, you know? And you know, things can get so dark so fast. And I just pray that I, as well as you, grab a hold of what all of the blessings that God has for us this season, and run so fast. Do not look back. And do not look back, because you went through your trials. Okay, you went through them hardships. A lot of people may not have never known it, but you did that. Okay, by the grace of God, you did that. So let's just take these W's, okay, in period, W's, and receive it. And don't be scared. And again, I'm talking to myself too. Don't be scared of these W's, because we had L's for a long time. And allow your discernment to be all up in you. That discernment is needed. It's real. Okay? And let's just keep our eyes on God and stay in our season. We can't carry everyone into our next season, and that's the truth, okay? Because I don't want to say it's unfortunate, because if you did carry everyone into your season, and especially those that was not meant to, they could destroy the season that was supposed to be a W for you. So fortunately, okay, we cannot carry everybody in our next season, and that's okay. Maybe they'll meet up with us in a couple seasons from now, in the next season. We don't know. But allow God to deal with whoever, however, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but allow God to reveal to them who they are. Allow God to reveal to them who they are, what their purpose is, all the pains, all the traumas that they have to deal with. Let God deal with people. I feel like that's the best way that's the best thing you can do. Allow God to deal with them in ways that will benefit them, you know? God is very slow to anger. He's not this wrathful person. When the devil start going in, like the devil start going in, and you know, and when you're not following God's assignment, that leads you in a way to be able to be touched by the devil. You feel me? But understand that if God gave the devil permission to ever play on your head top, God gonna double that blessing. It's gonna come back. It's gonna spin the block and say, oh God, I needed that. Okay, like, don't play with God, like, period. Like, I needed that because now I'm stronger than I ever been. I evolved in ways I never thought. Anyways, y'all, because I'm just a crybaby, so I'm gonna just get up off this screen, okay? Yes, and that's free, okay? Bye, I love you. I have to go get some, like, do some grocery orders for my kids. I love you so much. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell for more. I love you so much.